It feels like 4,372 days since the WRC was in action in Sardinia. We are back. Welcome back to the World Rally Championship. This is Shakedown, and this is one of the best rallies you will see all year. Rally Finland kicks off the second half of the season. I'm Bex Williams, alongside me is John Desborough. Morning, John, and welcome back to the championship.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tervetuloa Suomeen, as they say.
Championship leader then, Ott Tänak, first on the road at Shakedown this morning in a rather cool and cloudy Rally Finland. Winner here in 2018. This was the one that sparked off the hat-trick of wins for him last year. Can he reclaim that feat this year?
It is a little chilly.
It is.
Good point that you make.
Normally temperatures are almost 30 degrees here this time of year. We're going to hear from our man this morning then, see how he's feeling heading into a huge second half of the season. Molly Pettit's at the stop control.
Oi, good morning. Last time I saw you, the circumstances were pretty tough in Sardinia. How are you feeling now after the summer break, and what do you believe is possible this weekend?
It's been a nice break. I think it was just in a right moment, so obviously yeah, it's been nice to refresh a bit, and yeah, I would say after this 1.5 months I feel quite excited again, so definitely looking forward. I believe we have a good package, so yeah, definitely looking forward for a good fight.
Yeah, Molly is right. The last time we saw him in WRC action, it was disappointment at the end of Rally Sardinia. But he's competed at home at Rally Estonia, won that event. He's had some holidays. As he said, he's refreshed, ready to go. It's going to be an epic battle for the championship title in the second half of the season. And this man is not going to want to lose out. Sébastien Ogier, second in the championship right now, 4 points behind Ott.
In a pimped suit.
Pimped, yes indeed. We are seeing some upgrades across our cars coming into the second half of the season. We'll be talking more about that during the weekend on All Live. Sébastien Ogier then with one win in Finland under his belt. That was back in 2013. He knows what it takes to win here, and I wonder now, John, you know, coming into the second half of the season with handfuls of points separating our top three drivers, it's so important to win. Consistently score points is what they've all been doing, but to win now is so important.
And he hasn't had a win here, as you say, since 2013. Ott won here last year. This is Toyota country. That Toyota Yaris was born and bred here and grown up here, and Seb knows all that, and he's got all that he has to beat.
First run of Shakedown then complete for Tänak and Ogier. Tänak with a 1:56.3, Ogier with a 1:58.8. Good morning wherever you're watching around the world. Let's hear from our current world champion.
Seb, good morning. I'm sure it's good to be back after a long break. Some upgrades to the car as well. What are you hoping to achieve this weekend?
For sure we hope for the best. We had a positive test here and the feeling was good, so let's see what we can do this weekend.
A relaxed Seb Ogier.
Everyone is feeling pretty relaxed. We're going into an epic battle, one we haven't seen the like of for many years. Yes, we had the same top three battling it out last year, but the points difference was much greater last year.
Which of the top three cars would you least want to be in Finland?
I think I know where you're going with this. Hyundai haven't got the best of records here. They've never been on the podium in Finland in the current era of Hyundai.
Just hear the Hyundai boss, Andrea Adamo, busting into the comedy box saying, don't use that as an excuse here. Don't use the past as an excuse for the future.
No, absolutely not. They have some interesting upgrades. You'll notice the new aero on the front of the car. That's the most noticeable dampers as well. You know, it's all sounding positive there. We've got Thierry Neuville, obviously fighting for the championship title himself. He's desperate to do well here in Finland.
And what's going on in the most important part of this car? That's the bit between Thierry Neuville's two ears. What's going on there? Is he looking backwards or is he looking forwards?
We'd like to hear your thoughts on who could be in podium positions this weekend. Remember last year it was Tänak, Latvala was our top three. What are we going to see this time around? Neuville second quickest through then, 1:58.3 on this first run of our shakedown test.
Who is Matt Osberg's tip?
Battle, where do you need to be on Sunday afternoon?
Ahead of my...
First of all, congratulations on becoming a father in the break. It's a very close championship battle. Where do you need to be on Sunday afternoon?
Ahead of my main rivals, of course, but it won't be easy. It's a challenging event for us, but we're going to try to push forward.
Good, positive attitude. Push for the win immediately. He needs to do that. He's third in the championship right now. He's on 143 points. Ogier's on 146. Tänak 150.
Now, this is a man who inspires a great deal of curiosity. I was here, was it 2014, when he practically took every panel on that little Citroen he was driving, had it all taped up to get him back out of the rally, and won in, what was it, Junior 3 or something?
WRC 3.
WRC 3 back then. Here he is, 6 years later. 6 years of Teemu Sunninen in Finland. It seems like 6 minutes.
I'm keen to see what he can do this weekend, because I expected, after the first half of the season and the pace we've seen from Sunninen, I thought, okay, this event, we're going to see him put to the floor, flat out. It's home event, it's Finland. Yesterday, though, very mature talk from Teemu. You know, yeah, he's aiming to go better than what he did last year. He was 6th last year. 5th he'd be happy with. I think this man has potential to be on the podium this weekend.
Without a doubt.
He's playing it down a little right now, and I can understand why, because, you know, he doesn't want to make a mistake out there this weekend. M Sport have had a tough couple of weeks with regards to their lineup. We won't see Alvin Evans compete here this weekend. Gus Greensmith has stepped into the breach in the World Rally Car. We were hoping we'd see Hayden Padden compete. Unfortunate accident at testing earlier this week put pay to that. Both Hayden and John were fine, but the car not so. Let's find out how Teemu's feeling. 2 minutes, 0.4 the first time.
Teemu, good morning. We hear that there are a lot of people in this shakedown stage, which you'll probably see all weekend. Now, you were second the last time out in Sardinia. Could you perhaps win this weekend?
Yeah, difficult to say. At least I believe we have done good work with the car. It's better from last year, but the question is how much the others have improved, so let's see.
Everyone's going to be looking to the Toyotas.
How much everybody else is still on the beach is the question.
When you look at the Toyota team, every single one of the drivers there have won Rally Finland. Chris Mick won in 2016, Jari-Matti's won it 3 times, Ott won it last year. They've got winners across the board, and they've got a very strong car, which has won 2 years in a row. Oh!
I looked at the expression on Chris's face and thought, what? And then a nanosecond later.
I just want to say a big good morning to everyone who is watching. We've got people watching from China, Estonia, Lebanon. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rally Finland. Hope you're going to be joining us for the whole weekend across All Live. Chris Meek on his 100th WRC event here in Finland.
Is it really?
His first was in First event for him was 2002, Rally GB for Puma. Now, let's see what the time is on the board for him. There we go, just behind teammate Tänak, 1.2 seconds behind.
So is the question this, that it's going to be a Toyota that wins this weekend? Is this what we're saying, but which Toyota?
Well, we don't know. We don't know at this point.
Morning, Chris. It's
That's
the
the
home
joy.
of both the team and the car. How good is this car on these Finnish roads?
Yeah, really quite nice. So let's see for the weekend.
You know, for Chris, the first time he would have tested this car would have been in Finland, because he would have come here for the test, Finnish roads. He loves
Happy
it.
memories.
He loves this event. And well, any driver does. This is the one you want to have in the trophy cabinet. The win at Rally Finland is something special indeed. I get goosebumps coming here. It's my 16th, 17th time coming here. It doesn't change. The excitement levels at this event are just incredible. Let's switch then to Andreas Mikkelsen and Anders Jäger, another crew who were at Rally Estonia just a few weeks ago. getting used to the high-speed nature coming into Finland, and Estonia does provide super fast roads.
Well, it's easy to see where they got the title of Finnish Grand Prix from. It's where it can settle into the car and become natural and at one with the car as quickly as possible. Because when it's all going well, it's natural, it's all nice and easy. No one can ever tell you when you're a driver, well, how have you managed to do this? I say, I don't know, because it's just natural, it's so easy. That's very quickly got to get their head back into the game. The crest. The blind corners over just wonderful.
What is fast here?
Setting a car when you can't see the road.
That's right. The speeds are blinding. The margin for error is so small here. I love the way Chris Meek described it in our preview program as, you know, it's like threading the eye of a needle to get it absolutely right here.
And you need a co-driver to tell you which needle and how big it is and exactly which side of that needle you need to be before you thread it.
Good morning. A podium last out in Sardinia, and we hear some good development has been made on this car for this rally. What are your expectations?
Oh, my expectations is high. We went to Estonia, got a warm-up there, and we've done some improvements to the car, so the feeling is good. Had a stall in the beginning now on the start of the stage. First time I have a stall in the start, or not stall, but something happened. So, well, a first for everything.
A little bit of second half of the season there, isn't it?
We're back. We're back.
To school.
Oh, yeah, back to school.
I suppose I better turn the thing on. How do you turn it?
For Esa-Pekka Lappi, this event is, you know, it's the big one. Obviously, he's finished. He's at home. He's won here before as well. And, you know, incredible circumstances for Esa-Pekka to be able to win his home event on his first year in a WRC car. That was something special indeed. It's been a tough season for him. I think he's the first to admit that. He again was in Estonia as well, and I think by the end of Estonia, all the testing they've done, they've tried various changes with dampers, diffs. They were happy. He was positive about the changes they've made. He did. By the end of it, he did. John and I have been talking about who's going to be on the 1, 2, 3 on the podium this weekend. We would love to hear from you guys out there. And girls, of course.
And as ever, in all of these rounds, all of these events, there are so many contenders. You could make a case for 6, 7, 8 of the people here this weekend that they could quite easily go out and win it.
It's a good run on the first run of Shakedown for Esa-Pekka Lappi, just half a second behind Ott Tänak. Positive start this morning.
Morning, EP. It's been a nice long break. How fit for fight are you feeling for your home rally?
I feel quite comfortable, to be honest, now. Yeah, everything is good. It was a good break. Energy level is high.
Does the car have the potential to win this weekend?
Yeah, I think it can be a big challenge, but they were fast last year, so it's promising for sure.
Duck that question nicely.
I think everyone, I mean, he's one to reference the Toyotas. He knows what the Toyota can do because he's won in one here. We know they're strong. They're on home territory. It's going to be a tough ask against them, I think, but we're going to relish seeing everyone challenge.
But all the pressure will be on Toyota. People will be saying exactly what we're saying here. Oh, this car was born here, it was tested here, it was developed here, the team is from here. There's no reason why this team should not do well. Everything is in their favour, and therefore the pressure is on their shoulders.
Jari-Matti know what it takes to win at their home event. Jari-Matti has said he has never felt as good in this rally as he does in the Toyota Yaris.
No, that is promising. Sorry, I was just watching the footage there and I get carried away. It is the momentum and the rhythm of the Finnish roads. It is so beautiful as they use the camber, use the side of the road, left, right, over the crest. It's terrific.
Third quickest through then. And pretty refreshed after his summer break is Jari-Matti.
Jari-Matti, good morning. Rally Finland starts number 17 and 3 previous wins here. Can you tell us what is it going to take to grab a win this weekend?
Well, you have to be very committed with your car, have the confidence, no hesitation. That is the thing in this rally. You have to know what you are doing.
How are you feeling?
At the moment, feeling is good. It's just I can see that little bit of searching here in the shakedown in the first run to get the right feeling, but now it's coming.
You gotta know what
all these
doing.
comments, though, all these comments are so positive, aren't they? And every one of them is up for the challenge this weekend.
The thing about Finland is you've got to know what you're doing.
Gus Greensmith then with his second opportunity in a WRC car. We saw him in Portugal with this beast, and now he's back. He's taking Elvin Evans' seat this weekend. Unfortunately, Elvin suffered an injury at Rally Estonia and couldn't compete here this weekend. So Gus steps in, and you know, he must have thought, I mean, he has said he feels so sorry for Elvin because he believes, and rightly so, that Elvin was having one of the best seasons he's ever had, and to not be able to start this event must be brutal for him, and we're wishing him all the best and a speedy recovery, Mr. Evans, for you. But Gus is grabbing this opportunity by the scruff of the neck to compete in Finland in a World Rally car. The objective is to finish 0 mistakes, is what he said to me yesterday.
Elvin had a similar introduction to the World Rally Championship. Was it in Sardinia?
Sardinia, yeah. He took it. Was it Gigi Gali stepped in?
I can't remember. Or was it NASA?
It was NASA.
Who suddenly couldn't make it, and they phoned Elvin and said, "It's you're up, get in," and you can't question him. You just have to take
It was NASA.
That's sport, isn't it? That's how things happen. That's how the cookie crumbles.
Gus, good morning. Back in the hot seat for one of the most legendary rallies on the calendar. How are you feeling?
Yeah, that was not what I was expecting. The test I had was on a very slow road, so that was like coming at me so quick. But yeah, it felt pretty good straight away. But we came over a jump and the line was like all wrong, and yeah.
I think we could see a few of those reactions during the weekend.
There's an example of what Jari-Matti Latvala was talking about.
A man who returns now then to the WRC. Craig Breen and Paul Nagel are back. Fantastic to see them with Hyundai this weekend in Finland, but they have been keeping themselves fresh all year. They're leading the Irish Tarmac Championship, they've been competing in Italy, they won Ypres, but now it's back to business for this pair.
Oh, what a fantastic shot.
Right tightens the 3 tightens minus tip over crest.
I think this is the 10-year anniversary for him in Finland. He's done it 9 times, but the first time was back in 2009, and he really enjoys this event.
The Irish combination on the World Rally
Absolutely. Well, we saw it many years ago. Gareth McHale and Paul Nagel, remember, were in a World Rally car back in the day, but at the very highest possible level now for this pair, and you know, definitely a different kind of attitude coming through from Craig. After some months out of the championship, he comes back.
Yeah. Very good, Craig. Very good.
And it is.
Paul, yeah. Paul giving him a bit of a pat on the back. Third quickest through then.
That will
And all
calm his
Hyundais
heart.
paying tribute to Manus Kelly, who sadly we lost in Donegal. All Hyundais carrying a tribute on their front splitter.
Morning, Craig. It looks like a bit of a sigh of relief, but it's just a great pleasure to welcome you back to WRC. How do you feel?
I missed it so much. You have no idea. So no disrespect to the LR5 cars, but it's only when you get back in a proper rally car like this and you realise that this is what it's all about. So the emotions and the feelings, and I just so many people to thank to give me this opportunity, and I just can't fucking wait for the rest of the weekend. I just can't wait.
So happy for you.
Thank you, thanks.
He's back, and so is that Irish language.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure no one was offended by that. Apologies if you were, but I'm sure you weren't. We do have to say it.
But it's love.
But this is what we love, this kind of emotion. This at the stage end is definitely what we have missed.
His love of
Craig
the sport
Breen.
puts a smile on the face.
Yeah,
It's
it
infectious. His
absolutely
attitude
does.
is very infectious.
Okay, and for this man as well.
Do you think he's favourite for the win in WRC 2 Pro here by any stretch of the imagination? Do you imagine this is the shortest favourite we've ever seen, shortest prize favourite we've ever seen? I wonder what the odds are on Callum.
He's had an incredible run so far. He's 3 WRC 2 Pro wins under his belt in a row. We're used to seeing brilliant pace from him now. He knows he's quick, he knows the talent that he has. Thank you very much, everyone, for sending in your 1, 2, 3s. Chaddy says Tänak to win, Sunanen second, Neuville third. Slim says Tänak to win, Latvala... No, sorry. Yeah, Tänak to win, Latvala second, Lappi third. We've got loads of them here. Keep them coming, everyone. Let's hear from Mr. Rovanperä.
Kalle, good morning. It's been a great season so far. You were so dominant here also last year. Tell us, what is it that you love about your home rally?
For sure, it's the awesome roads what we have here. It's the best rally in the calendar for sure, because you can just enjoy all the time, and the condition is good on the stages, so it's nice. But this one was really slippy. I don't know why.
I can't wait to see him in proper action this weekend, and we kick that off this evening. The opening stage is tonight. You'll be able to watch it all on All Live. And that's what we have so far then here at Shakedown. Tänak with the fastest time through, then Lappi, then Breen, Latvala, Meek, Neuville, Ogier, Green Smith.
Show from Craig Breen.
Yeah,
what
and for Esa-Pekka as well. But, you know, I'm pleased a positive start from Esa-Pekka.
He's had no seat time. He's had so little, and he's gone out there and turned in the third fastest.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible, isn't it? Eric Camely now then. It's great to see Eric back behind the wheel with the brand new Fiesta. R5. Spoke briefly to him yesterday. He's very much looking forward to tackling the challenging roads that we have here. Let's watch him go off the line. No, maybe not. Okay, maybe a little while till we do see him go off, so let's just go through again. It is Tänak who is quickest through for us with a 1:56.3. Then it was Esa-Pekka, Lappi, then Breen, then Latvala, Meek, Neuville, Ogier, Greensmith, Mikkelsen, Sunanen. And then into the R5s, Rovanperä, Eric Pietarinen has just completed, just slower fractionally than Rovanperä.
To go back to Craig Breen just for a second, we watch Eric here getting ready to start.
Yeah.
That is almost his morning's work done, I would imagine. He doesn't need, there's no point trying to go fast or being the fastest to do what he has just achieved with Paul. You know, we're so much in this so much of this in this car and this team is new for him. To have done that, to be 0.8 of a second off the pace of Ott Tänak, surely that makes him feel good. There's
I'm sure it
nothing more to
does.
prove. In a way, you don't need to go back out and do any more runs to Shakedown, except that he will want to, because he wants to acclimatise himself over and over again, and the more the better.
On your screen then you can see the championship standings for our drivers heading into the second half of the season, and my goodness, what a second half we are going to have. Look at the points difference between our top three, separated by just 7 points. Tänak, Ogier, Neuville, what a fight we have in prospect. When you consider that Tänak at this point last year was a good 60-70 points away from everyone else.
And then went on the run of runs.
Had 3 wins back to back. It's too close to call out there right now. As I know we've talked about the 1-2-3s, and everyone is sending in 1-2-3s for this event, which is fantastic, but I can't call the championship title right now. There's a lot of people who are saying, well, momentum is with Tänak. It's hard to bet against a man like Sébastien Ogier, who's done it 6 times. You know, he's the one who has it under his belt. Incredible. So there's then the classification. This is after just one run of Shakedown. The boys are going to go out and do a few more runs, of course, ahead of our opening stage tonight. That's the way things stand right now out there. Now, we're going to be heading down into the service park. Emmer Penlan and Julian Porter are amongst the fans down in the service area. Let's head out to them now, see what they've got to tell us.
Thanks, Bex. Yes, here we are. I'm with Julian Porter in Neovascular Service Park. Summer holidays over. You ready for this, Jules? What have you done over the summer? Have you grown?
Yeah, you know, there's a bit of rain and sunshine in England, so I've actually grown. I've joined your heights. It's the only way I could match you, I think.
Welcome to my gang. But what a rally to come back to. Round 9 of the World Rally Championship, the spiritual home of rallying. What can we expect this weekend?
As you say, spiritual home of rallying, it's where everyone wants to come, the one that everyone wants to win. And looking at those first pass of shakedown times, I think everyone's just kind of had it confirmed that Tänak is a man on a mission.
He is the man to beat. I mean, that car is going to be difficult to beat anyway, but Tänak on this sort of form as well, he's got to be odds-on favourite.
Yeah, he has, and he won here last year, then he went on to Germany to win, Turkey. He's absolutely on the form of his life, him and Martin in the car. Everything is going perfectly, but Lappy had a good run through there, you know what I mean? And then Gus Greensmith's face, dear me, he had a bit of a shock. But Craig, he's loved that car. I spoke to him in Estonia. He says the car is absolutely fantastic. So I think we're in for an interesting one for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th, maybe.
But you wouldn't discount a Toyota 123 here in Finland?
No, they've been in that position before, haven't they, on rallies? And yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they get up to. But it's very, very strong for them. It will be interesting to see what they can do. But I do think 2nd and 3rd is what people are fighting for.
Yeah, and it's been the closest championship for years. Championship standings, it couldn't be closer at the top. 3 vying for the standings.
Well, that's it. Last night we were interviewing all the drivers about it, and the 3 championship contenders, they said basically we're starting from scratch. Yes, there is 7 points between us, but it's like starting from Monty again. It's like we got a 6-round championship.
But as you said, last year Tänak was leading, and he went on to win the next 3 consecutive rallies. So, you know, it's looking really, really positive for Ott this year.
That's it. And if you think he came here last year over 70 points behind, he's now 4 points in front. So that's a massive swing of championship points in his favour. So it'll be interesting to see, like, what he can do. Can he continue that and things like that? I mean, there's nothing telling us that they can't. They've got an engine upgrade as well. I don't think they needed an engine upgrade, but they've brought one here. So we'll see what they do, but it'll be really, really strong for them. The car's built on this road, you know what I mean, built in Finland, and they know everything that's going on. So, yeah, it's for the rest to catch them.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, we've only seen 1 round of Shakedown, but Tänak fastest. Yeah, it's looking really, really positive, isn't it?
Yeah, and a second or so faster than anyone else. It's really kind of like, yeah, it's good. But I think we're in for a great rally. The fans are in for an absolute kind of like ball. Apparently the Shakedown car parks were fuller 2 hours before it started this morning than they were last year. So there's a whole host of people coming out.
We've had the aperitif, Shakedown. We've got a stage tonight, Harry, but it's a weekend that's going to be action-packed. We've got 23 stages, 307 kilometres of actual rally stage action.
It's brilliant, isn't it? I mean, everyone's been waiting around for like 6 weeks for it all to come on, and then the organisers give us lots of stages, which makes it kind of really kind of shortish stages. We don't have the big mega long ones that we sometimes have, and then that makes the times really, really close as well. Because when they're long and 30, 40 Ks, the time gaps can get big. When they're 10, 12, 15, the gaps are a lot smaller. Also, when it's flat out roads, the gaps are shorter, so it should be really good. But 23 stages of mega action.
It's the Gravel Grand Prix. blind crest, we're going to see some action this weekend.
We are. Can't wait. Can't wait.
23 stages of action, actually, all on All Live. Join the conversation. Use the hashtag WRC Live. We're going to be here from tonight, I think 7 o'clock tonight, local time. So check your schedule. You can see it all. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Who will be the champion of Rally Finland 2019? I can't wait.
I can't wait. See you later.
Ta-ra.
Get all the action, all live, anywhere, anytime.